What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you are having a great Tuesday. It's a beautiful day out, and I'm headed to town to pick up to get a bolt for my upper intake manifold and pick up a gasket for my box body project. And I'm hoping, praying that this fixes this problem. I could have left the car speed density and would have been fine, but I was lied to about the modifications done to the car. Not a fan of a liar, but I'm not going to call the person out because the person that I got the car from, I don't see him being that way. He was just going by what he was told with the car. He never took it apart, and I could tell he didn't. But I also know, he was telling the truth on that part. But he was going by what he was told, what was done to that car. And it was supposed to have GT40 heads, a B-cam, and all that. And all it was just nothing but a bunch of vacuum leaks and a car that runs like garbage. So I basically converted this thing over to mass airflow for nothing. But that just opens up more doors for me to convert it fully on street strip car if I want to. So that just gives me more indication why I should put them heads and cam and intake on it. So that's the plan right now, but I'm gonna put heads and cam on that car in future, not right now. I'm just mainly trying to get it to run. So putting the mass airflow on that car can't hurt it. So it should run good, and it should run very smooth. He's running, guys. Very happy. About 160. I won't. I won't. Hey, she's smooth. She runs. Gotta fix that exhaust leak though. Guys, she is running. Gotta fix that, happy. I'm gonna shut her down. Where's that smoking coming from?
What?
That smoke coming from?
Well, we had our hands on it and everything else.
I'm gonna shut it down. Alright. She runs. You may fire it back up?
Yeah.
I don't know what that whining is, but hey, guys, she is running and she is running great. Now, I can live with this. I'm very, very happy. I spent over $1,100 on the whole engine management system. I am glad that this thing runs. We'll leave the battery hooked up tonight, see if there's any parasitic draw.
Might as well.
So, engine, as you can see here, it don't rock or shake anymore. Intake gasket was pinched. Had some other vacuum lines that were bad. But that whistling noise, I believe that could be a... I'm just wondering if it's coming from that right there. It has to be.
We probably need to get a gasket.
Yeah, probably need a gasket.
Get it, put a
But hey,
throttle body gasket on it.
and this, and guys, check this out.
Throttle body
We-
might even have a crack or something.
We removed this, and this still had Freon in it. And I'm gonna show you something.
Just barely.
Barely had it. Barely had it. But look at here.
Little bit
Look at here, guys. I can put AC on this car,
Give it work.
and I could be cool driving a Fox body. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
I could be cool driving a Fox body. I have AC. But guys, now I just got to get the electric fan. I'm going to do away with all that. Electric fan from Cold Case. And guys, we are good to go. And this is a win in my book. Huge win. Huge win. So we have the Fox body straightened out. I'll show you guys the problems that we had. So I'm going to show you what was going on. So last night, I fired up this car to see if I can find out where the vacuum leak was coming from. And I decided to shut it down. And I got thinking, well, there's something going on underneath the intake manifold. Why is it running so rough like that? It shouldn't be that way. And I determined that stuff that was done to this car was not true. But more on that in a minute. But I'm going to show you one of the obvious reasons why this car was running terrible. So I'm going to point the light over here to this intake gasket. It's the upper intake gasket. Guys, you see that right there? See, that right there points to the front, and that points to the back. I'll demonstrate. Pretend the intake manifold is off, and you're putting the intake. See, the intake gasket goes in the middle between the upper and lower, but that's how it goes on there. But when we pulled the intake manifold off last night, this gasket come off, and it was pinched like that. It was bolted down like that. And I was thinking to myself, how in the world would somebody do that, and how would they miss it? And it aggravated me, but I was also happy with what I found that was wrong. And I had a few vacuum lines that were broken. It was just stuff there that just, whoever worked on this car had no business working on this car. And we got leaks right here that I'm gonna have to work on right now, but temporarily they've got it blocked off. But I don't know how I'm gonna fix that, but I've got to do some research. But right now, those hoses that's got the screws in them, they've got them blocked off because really they connect here, but they've got them blocked off because they leak. So what did I learn from this project? Don't believe everything you're told. So it had to be something simple, right? That's what you would think. So And sure enough, it was. But I was also lied to on this car when I first got it. I don't know why my eyes look that way, but just understand what I'm trying to say. You know, when you get these project cars, don't believe everything you hear. Just take it with a grain of salt, okay? It may have some stuff. Now, I wasn't lied to about the transmission. It did say it have a Tremec transmission. He wasn't lying about that. But as far as the cam, the heads, and all that, my friend who also had the car, he was lied to. And this car ran like that with him. So I don't fault him for that. I fault the other guy who had it prior. They shouldn't have not been working on this car to start with. And it's terrible. And I'm going to make this Fox one of the nicest cars you'll ever see. And you'll see in the video how amazing this thing runs. I spent a lot of money on the engine management system, converting it over to Macera, and I did not really have to do that. All I had to do was just fix the problems right there, and we would have been fine with speed density. But now, being that we're converted to Macera, it just gives me more reason to put the heads and cam and intake on this car that I originally had for the white one. So that's what we're going to do. And that's going to happen probably in the fall. So you don't want to miss that video. So check it out. So I've got to start getting ready for work. I'm getting prepared. I got to sleep. But just letting you guys know that I'm very, very happy with the car. And thanks for those who stuck around and told me I could do it. This thing runs, and it runs phenomenal. Just, overall. It just needs to relearn a couple things. May need to do a base outer reset. I'll tell a tale on what's been done and what's not been done to it. But they say it's a cam. It has a cam in it, but I don't believe that right now. I won't know until we drive the car and do a base outer reset. If it's got a little OP idle, great. I do know that these cars do have a little OP idle from the factory, but not much as you'd notice with it. But that's all I've got. Hope you have enjoyed this video. It's going to be my last one for this week because I've got a busy week ahead of me at work. So tomorrow I may do a little more in-depth video on this car before I go to work, and may do a couple revs. So maybe I'll get to see what's really there. So who knows? But right now it's running good, and I'm very, very happy. But if you guys have enjoyed this little upload, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and thanks for commenting. I'll see you guys in the next one.